What's going on? So this is going to be take 3. I'm recording this video in selfie mode, and it's not going too well. When I try to point stuff out, I go back and rewatch the video, and you have no idea what I'm talking about. I've seen those videos, and those are really annoying. So I'm going to try this again. I am working on my nephew's 2014 Chevrolet Cruze. It's had some front end damage. It's actually, I think this is from 2 separate accidents. He was working with Postmates, I believe both times, and there was some debate whether or not Postmates insurance would cover it or his insurance would cover it. Ultimately, no one covered it, so that's why we are right here at this point in time. So I'm going to turn this around and we're going to see what we get. So this is my nephew's 2014 Cruze. You can see the rest of the body is all nice and clean. Okay. Now I did have to pull the fenders off. This fender here was damaged right there where it meets the door, and I couldn't open the door because right there is a bolt that you need to open the door and get a socket on there, 10 millimeter socket, and speaking of 10 millimeter, and pull that out. Now this side here did not have a splash shield underneath here, so removing this fender wasn't too terribly bad. I did have difficulty getting to this. You can see my clips are broken. It's a little plastic cowling, if you will. And there's a bolt here. There's a bolt right here, and that's what I had to do to get to that one. And to the other side is I had to pull the cowling up, and to pull the cowling up, of course, I had to pull the wipers off, so I could get to this bolt. I probably could have just bent it up and got a wrench on it, but whatever. This is all boogered up. I don't know how this is, I believe, the windshield washer reservoir. So it looks like it's supposed to bolt somewhere, but I have no idea how this. Oh, I'll bet you that's what this is for. So I'm gonna try to straighten it out as best I can. And you can see right here, this is my horn light, my horn wire. The horn gets bolted right here. Okay, this is for the marker light. You can see the housing is a little hammered. We're gonna see if that works, or am I gonna have to buy a new one? I don't know. And this is, my understanding, it's a temperature sensor. I don't know how that's supposed to feed into the bumper cover. We'll find out, right? And then of course I've got the headlight and marker light or turn signal, whatever. Same thing over here, headlight, turn signal, and marker light here. You can see this is a little boogered up. I gotta try to straighten this out. There's a bolt here that I missed because it just ripped. But yeah, when I got this after, what I did is I ended up having to jack the vehicle up and put some jack stands underneath, and I removed both tires. Maybe I didn't have to. I had to remove this tire. I might not have had to do that side. That way, because there was a splash shield in here, and the splash shield was held in by clips, and you can't get to the clips with the tire in the way. And there's some T20 bolts that the bumper skin gets bolted to the fender. There's some T20 bolts, T20, so they're Torx. Let me show you what I used to remove all those clips. This right here. It's got a nice little fork on it. The only thing that sucks about it is the fact that it's metal. It's not plastic. It's meant for interior, which, you know, whatever. So anyways, yeah, you can see I've got some clips there on the ground. I'm not worried about saving any of the clips. They're all gonna get replaced, or, you know, most of them, or whatever. So yeah, like I said, there wasn't a splash shield here. if it were my car, if I were doing this to my vehicle, I wouldn't go buy a splash shield for this. I don't know if I would necessarily put this splash shield back on. I might, but just because I have it. Now let me show you something else. We've got this. Okay, this is another, I don't know, it's a kind of a splash shield, if you will, or whatever. It goes pretty much, once the fender's on, it goes pretty much right here. I'm not sure the exact purpose of this unit is, but that's what that's for. It goes right there once the fender's put on. Let me put this back in the pile, right? So the hood, you can see the hood's got a little bit of damage here, and I've got a new hood. I've got two fenders. I've got a hood. I've got a bumper cover, a grill. I've got pretty much everything I need. There is a splash shield that goes underneath. That's not going to get replaced. Yeah, so but you can see the bumper supports are all good. Everything, with the exception of all of this stuff here, which is all cosmetic, it appears to be straight. And my sister drove this car from Bullhead City to my house in Las Vegas, which is, it's about an hour and a half trip. And I was told, I wasn't told anything about it. It pulls one way, or I would recommend that my sister get this vehicle lined once I'm done with this. But I don't think there's any issues with the car. I mean, it's all cosmetic here and here. Unfortunately, these parts that I put on are gonna be the black primer. They're not gonna be color matched. I don't know if you can see the color properly in that camera, but it's like a dark, like a midnight blue kind of, or navy blue, or navy blue. It's really dark, almost black. So all the fenders and the hood, that's all gonna be black primer. I ran into a guy in the Home Depot parking lot when I was getting something, and he said he could do the repair on my truck, which on the passenger side, it was hammered. And you know, he did a quick little, 20 minutes, and he got it all, not all pulled out, but he got a lot of it pulled out. And then my mother-in-law came into town, and she lives with us, but she was out of town for a project. I don't know if you can see my kid. Wave.
Hi.
So there's my mother-in-law's blue Escort, or not, I'm sorry, not Escort, Hyundai Accent. Okay. So, but he's about 90% with that car. He's about 80% with my truck. And my sister gave him $300 to get started on this, and he put the parts on order at the shop. So I went and I picked up the parts, which, that's not how you run a business. And so I'm just gonna do this all myself, and it's not even gonna be painted to match. It'll at least be straight. I mean, if my nephew gets a wild hair, he can go ahead and get some color match paint from AutoZone or whatever, and he can paint it, and he can buff it, and it can be done. It's what I'm gonna have to do here, and it's what I'm gonna have to do here. But anyways, yeah, if it were up to me, I wouldn't even put the splash shields back on. I mean, the one from right here, it's got a crack in it. I didn't look at the other one. So anyways, that's kind of where I'm sitting. That's kind of where I'm at, and that's what I have left to do. So if you have any comments or suggestions or whatever, please feel free to drop a line in the comment section. I don't know if you heard me, because my daughter's yapping. Go ahead and drop a line in the comment section. And if you think this will help you out, or you think this will help someone else out, the more videos you can see on a subject, the better you're going to be. I've watched already three separate videos on this. I'm surprised I didn't see a 1A Auto video on this. But 1A Auto, you know, they tend to tear stuff down that's, you know, already pristine, whatever. So I got to figure out how to straighten out that thing, that fender. But I'm not too concerned, because the two fenders will be tied together ultimately with the grill and the bumper, so it'll be all nice and stable enough. So anyways, yeah, if you like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you think you can use this, or you know someone who can use something like this, go ahead and share it. Go ahead and feel free to subscribe. I've always got videos coming out. I'm not on a regular routine. I can't say I do one every week. I could do one in 3 months from now. I could do one. I could do 3 this coming week. I don't know. So that's it for now. Until the next time, have a good day. Goodbye.